Welcome to I Have Issues, a comic book show where I talk about comic book related subjects that either piss me off or annoy me to some degree. And to be honest, this one's probably a little petty on my part. But it's the holidays and I don't feel like getting too angry. So let's talk about Overwatch. I'm assuming most of you are familiar with the game. Overwatch is an online multiplayer hero shooter created by Blizzard, the World of Warcraft people, and has a massive cast of characters, each with unique abilities, weapons, looks, and backstories. It's a fun game despite balancing issues, and I do recommend it. The thing about this style of game, online shooters I mean, they don't have a lot of story, or any really. You turn it on, pick the character that looks interesting, and go shoot people. The fun thing about Overwatch, though, is that they have a lot of material outside of the game to give a bit more backstory and lore to the game. Now, I personally am not a fan of that sort of thing. I prefer the games to have that kind of material in the game, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy the animated shorts they put out, or the webcomics. There are 18 webcomics at the time of writing this video, and if you buy the anthology, like I did, you get the first 12 in that, and one of those comics is a Christmas story. It's a pretty short one titled Reflections, and it focuses on who I'd say is the main character of Overwatch, Tracer. She's running around town trying to get some last-minute Christmas shopping done. Turns out that's still hard to do, even if you can control time to a small degree. And she does find what she needs eventually, and it's during her shopping trip that we see shots of Winston setting up for a Christmas party, thinking about how lonely the holidays usually are for him. We meet Tracer's girlfriend Emily, and as the two talk, we see Winston finish setting up before getting a shot of most of the game's cast and what they're doing for the holidays. Whether it be spending time with family, sending letters to loved ones, getting drunk, or stalking a family. What the hell, Reaper? Anyway, we see Tracer and Emily arrived at Winston's after he thought they weren't coming, and the comic ends with Winston happily thinking that he won't have to spend the holidays alone anymore. Which is just a nice thing to end on. It's a nice story. It gives a peek into the lives of a few characters and just had a nice message that people should spend the holiday season with people they care about. Or getting drunk and stalking people, though maybe not that second part. But yeah, I only have a few nitpicks with this comic. Mainly that it seems weird that Tracer can take off that chronal accelerator that she wears. I think most people got the impression that she couldn't really remove that, so seeing that she could is either inconsistent with the original mythos that they had set up, or it was just retconned in this comic because they didn't want to have to keep drawing her with it. Really, the only other thing that bugged me was that Winston really has nobody else coming. This comic takes place after the Recall trailer and that teaser trailer that plays at the start of the game. We know that because we see May in the comic. She was frozen for 7 years and woke up when the message in that teaser trailer went out, so Winston was calling the Overwatch team back together. So why didn't any of those assholes show up? Just gonna leave your friend to be sad and alone for the holidays? Assholes! I'm kidding, of course. They probably do have reasons for not being there, either spending time with family or work or whatever. Either way, I do enjoy this comic. I enjoy most of the Overwatch comics, if I'm being honest. The art is very well done and nice to look at, plus the writing and dialogue feel natural. So I don't have a whole lot to really get angry over, and I don't mind that. And that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching throughout this entire year. Hope you have a fantastic day. Hope you have a very happy holiday, and I'll see you next year.